everyone, and welcome back to K-All. I'm your host, Angel, and today I'm really excited because we're doing something that is long overdue. We are reacting and analyzing Tumourrowbaitugeddha, aka TXT. So, for the record, I am a huge MOA. I absolutely love them, like MOA Diary, Dooba Doo Wari Ware, all the way. I am very familiar with TXT's game, but I want to analyze one of their songs, which is Tinnitus. Yeah, want it, want it, want it, want it, want it, want it, yeah. I'm gonna rollin', yeah. Whatever the lyric is, because it's a great song. And I think that it really connects to the fear of missing out. And I want to watch the performance video, talk about the lyrics, and kind of break that down for us today. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, you know what to do. Give this video a like, comment down below, subscribe, and hit the post notification bell for future uploads. Without further ado, folks, let's get it. I didn't have time to plan a schedule, didn't have time to make a script. We are going free flowing with this, just analyzing right away. And the reason why I haven't had time to plan is because I've been interviewing artists. That's right, in person and online. I've been interviewing a multitude of different musicians. I'm very excited because two of the episodes actually will be released on K-All in the next couple of weeks. So stay tuned. We have one K-pop act and we also have a K-rock band. So I can't really disclose who they are, but you will get to know very soon. So stick around for that and comment below who you think the mystery K-pop boy group might be. One thing I can tell you is that they're touring right now. That's it. That's all you can know. Rockstar any day, just to rock okay. Give me an answer. It's just a brilliant song. I love how I'm transitioning between the song and Farewell Neverland. I think that's just how I am. It's who I'm meant to be. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull the lyrics up on this phone so we can discuss as we watch their Lollapalooza performance of Tinnitus, because it's too good not to watch the performance with. Don't you agree? What I'm gonna do right now is share my screen so that we can watch this together. Tumourrowbaitugeddha. Look at the little flounce of the wrist. Oh, I forgot that Tinnitus Lollapalooza 2023 was when Bomgyu had the little ponytail. He looks so good in that hairstyle. It's gorgeous. But I was also mentioning that I love the flick of the wrist at the beginning of the performance. So Tinnitus has an Afrobeat kind of vibe to it, and it is so good. The instrumental is delicious, but the lyrics are even more tasty. Yeah. Buzzing sound. Hear that crowd? Wing. Baby, I just wanted to be hot stuff. You know, party like the weekend. Do you hear that? The way the crowd chanted back Taehyun's lyric is phenomenal. And also he's serving visuals and choreography and personality and stage presence. But I digress. So right from the beginning when Yeonjun goes, yeah, buzzing sound, wing. Well, Genius says that he says whiz, but I'm pretty sure he says wing, which makes sense since it's a buzzing sound, so I'm gonna analyze it from that angle. So to me, obviously when you have tinnitus, or tinnitus, however they pronounce it, it's basically when you hear a ringing in your ear. So buzzing sound, wing, is, you can imagine kind of like a little bee going by, or you almost feel like there's a bee buzzing in your ear. But to me, that also could resemble the buzzing of your phone, hearing the little tingle of your phone, feeling like you're missing out. There's something that's happening that you don't know about, or you know it's happening, but you're not there, so you don't feel like you're in the know. You could hear the sound in the distance, but yet it's just a buzzing. It's just a tingle. You can't actually feel it and experience it, and that causes the discordancy within your soul, within your mind, and that stress and tension of not being part of whatever it is that's occurring. Oh, this disaster. I forgot. So at the beginning, Taehyun says, baby, I just wanted to be hot stuff, you know? Party every day like it's the weekend. So that's saying, I wanted to be the life of the party. I wanted people to think about me and see the image of someone who's partying, who's living their life, who's free, who's having fun, who's hot stuff, so to speak, who's popular, who's the top of the game, But Raise the volume as if I'm a fish that met the water higher. At the end of the day, my feed is a disaster. Now, this is what I love about this part. I'm going to break it down piece by piece, but first let's listen for a second. Sorry to my Spotify, Apple, iHeart friends who cannot listen. I know that I can't be a rock star. Oh, Huening Kai, he ate that up. I digress. But what they're saying here is like raise the volume as if I'm a fish that met the water higher. So like this person is trying to swim in the sea and like fit in and be like the best fish, the one who could like jump above the water, raise up the volume a little higher. But at the end of the day, the feed is a disaster. So to me, that feed isn't necessarily just like the flowing of the fish in the water. It's like an Instagram feed. It's a regret. It's almost, even when you do end up at the party and you're in the experience, you're not just hearing the buzzing of the fear of missing out. You realize that you're not missing out on anything. You end up feeling more devoid of meaning by going to the party because you still have that fear of missing out on some of the conversations in the room, of missing out on something happening outside of the party. Or, as the lyrics say, last night was overflowing with filters, meaning that everybody there is not even fully present. They're all glued to their phones. They're all reading whatever has been posted on Instagram. They're taking pictures with literal Instagram filters of each other, and maybe some people get left out of the photo. The feed is a disaster overflowing with filters could also be the regret of feeling like you acted like a different person. Or maybe you don't remember everything you did the night before, which is also causing that regret. So momentarily let out a sigh. I know that I can't be a rock star. Now you feel the fact that you did go to the party, the fact that you did experience all of these things. You can't be a rock star. You want to have something more with your life. You want to be able to apply your talents and create, but at the same time, you're constantly worried about falling behind with your peers, with just everyone around you in life. So you go to be part of the in crowd, only to realize that the in crowd will never let you fine-tune your true passions and find what it is that is your fullest potential. And that makes you feel like you're just rolling, yeah, just a rock, which is actually a lyric that we're going to hear very soon. But Bongyo's part with Subin, the pre-chorus, is so satisfying because the cadence that they drop to with like it's like a deeper voice but also soft at the same time. It's like a whisper in your ear, you know, which makes sense because Bongyo's first lyric, he says, even if I cover my ears, the daze gets louder. The empty sound is deafening. So it shows how trying to get away and trying to ignore it, closing your eyes to the gossip or closing your ears to whatever is happening, it's still that daze, that still like feeling of you need to be part of it. You get disorientated, and that emptiness, that empty sound is deafening because it's inescapable. It's this constant little void, this little voice inside of you that's yelling like you need to be here or you should be here or you're missing out, which relates to RM's song from BTS, Hectic, when he also says yesterday was a hectic, there was nothing romantic. And people talk and liquor talks. So it's just like an endless chasing feeling. And I love the echo that happens when he's like, like you hear that little reverberation, almost like the whisper. As I was saying, you hear the voice getting deafening back and forth. It keeps coming in this high-pitched sound, the tinnitus. Feel so lonely. Subin serves so hard with the way he does that little head move with his Subin hairography, and then he's like, feel so lonely. As if submerged in a fishbowl, the bruises and tinnitus fill it up. In the empty noise, I feel so lonely. So that speaks for itself, because if you're submerged in a fishbowl, you're underwater. All the sound is hazy. So they're using a lot of very beautiful imagery within this song to help drive that point home of what this intoxicating feeling makes a person experience. Just a rock, okay. One of my favorite lines ever comes from Terry, the king himself. I feel like we're losing the ancient text and that new Taehyun fans might not know his English name is Terry, so I just want to clarify, Terry is Taehyun. And he sings, rockstar minus the star, just a rock, okay? Which is so funny. I love that line, but it's true. Rock star minus the star, you're just a rock. You feel just like idle. You're dormant. You're not tapping into your potential because you're choosing to just keep rolling on unknowingly and living this life that isn't giving you meaning. I had a dream without knowing anything. So a noisy dawn, but a void at the end shows that the aftermath of the party, the aftermath of this experience of falling into the cycle of trying to not miss out on things, just ends up being a void. It ends up making you feel even emptier than when you started. Tinnitus, fill in my ears, it's deafening as if I am locked inside. So now there's this feeling of being locked inside your own body. It's very suffocating lyrically, but sonically, it is so groovy. It makes you want to get down. It makes me get down every time I'm at the concert. I wish that I was seeing them this year, but they went to Prudential Center, which is not my favorite home base. TXT in future, come to UBS Arena. Oh, they're so cute. I love them. Want it, yeah. You're gonna lonely, yeah. Domenge. I love it. I want it. Like, I want this party. I want this life. I want this experience. And I want success. But I'm just lonely. I'm just lonely, yeah. Just a rock. Even though Yoongi from BTS would love that, as his dream was to be a rock in another life. Oh, Bonggyu's next verse is gorgeous. He's like, I don't have that kind of talent, deep story. But to me, the Korean sounds like deep desire, which is also great, showing that he doesn't have a deep desire. He doesn't have that talent. I mean, he does have that talent, but the story is saying that he doesn't feel he has a talent. I admit it. I'm not a born to be, which I feel like is a lot of pressure that many of today's youth withstands, is a feeling that they're supposed to be born to be something. Like, they should know who it is they want to be, especially with adults and teachers telling you constantly, what do you want to be when you grow up? Oh, what are you going to do? Like, what are you going to do after high school? What are you going to do after college? What are you applying for? That constant concern of what you're supposed to do, you're supposed to know. Like, there's this feeling and this urgency societally to tell you that you need to know what you're doing early on. And if you don't know, you can feel like a failure. I admit it, I'm not a born to be. Even when I see myself, I know I'm nothing special. Now, these lyrics are lies that often fill the heads of today's youth because they don't think that they can amount to anything because they don't have it figured out like some of their friends might. And that leads to that loneliness. It leads to this endless cycle of, well, I might as well just give up anyway. I have no potential, so I'm just going to go out. I'm just going to party. I'm just going to have fun, but only for that fun to not be what it was promised. When in reality, everybody has talents. Everybody has something precious to their own unique identity that they can offer to the table. Even if you haven't tapped into it yet, you just gotta go fishing. Go fish in the fishbowl and see what you can do. That's kind of the only way that any of us can navigate life, is just learning who you are. Know your name. Don't ask yourself, what am I born to be? Ask, who do I want to be? You know, make your own story. Then he sings, even when I see myself, I know I'm nothing special. My twinkling dream, it's been long since it faded away. Waiting for every second, I want to become a rock. By him saying it's been long since it faded away, it shows there was a dream there to begin with, but he didn't hold on with it because he didn't feel like it was something anyone would take seriously. And now he's just waiting for every second to become a rock because he doesn't think he can amount to anything. Now let's get to the pre-chorus. Wasting every second, no. And it's waiting for every second. I want to become a rock. Stop. So then they're telling you, like, stop doing this. Stop this endless cycle. But after the party, the days got louder. The empty sound, it stuffs my ears. As if submerged in a fishbowl, the bruises and tinnitus fill it up. In the empty noise, I feel so lonely. This song would be a lot more believable if they didn't look this gorgeous as they're performing it, and they're doing that, like, incredible, tantalizing, fun little choreography number they've got rocking and rolling. It's a little bit distracting, but if you actually sit down and read the lyrics, the song is like, damn, this is deep. There's layers to this. And then in the next chorus, it says, want to live a new life, but I'm a bit lazy. What is my existence? Give me an answer. I think being a rock would be good, just rolling around, my own rock and roll. Oh, Bongyu and that little hair, he looks so good. Ready? Wanna live, God sing, but I'm bit nate. I love the arm move they do there. But I'm bit nate. I want to live a new life, but I'm a bit lazy. And the way that they sing that in Korean, it's wanna live, God sang, but I'm bit nate. Which to me, the lyrics in Korean even sound like I want to live godly, like I want to live pristine. Even though he's saying I want to live a new life, it's showing like I kind of want this new celestial mission, but I'm bit nate. Nate kind of sounds like nothing, but it also sounds like, I mean, it also means lazy. So want to live, God sang, but I'm bit nate. I just think that that part is so satisfying, the way that they mix the Korean and the English to make it make sense. Even if you don't know what he's saying in Korean, you could kind of use context clues to figure it out. Just a little side note, but I really like that. And what is my existence? Give me an answer. That's also so representative of the youth, because a lot of times it's like, I do want to live a new life. I kind of want to do this. I think that would be fun, but I'm a bit lazy. Like sometimes you just don't feel like getting out of bed and doing something because you don't know what it's going to lead you to. What is my existence? Give me an answer. So you're kind of looking for that way out, for somebody else to kind of figure it out for you so that you don't have to do all the extra heavy lifting. I think being a rock would be nice, he sings, just rolling around. My own kind of rock and roll. Yeah, I want it, want it, want it, want it, want it, want it, yeah. But I'm just rolling, 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 yeah. Which I think is cute because it's like changing the mindset of it. Instead of seeing yourself as lazy and lonely, it's like, you know what? Being a rock could be kind of nice, just rolling around, my own kind of rock and roll. So it's almost like reclaiming the laziness, reclaiming also the solitude to enjoy it almost, to just roll, to keep on rolling through life and know that life goes on. So even when you get stuck in that cycle of feeling like you're drowning and you're lonely, you could still reimagine and redefine what it means to be a rock. So that once you keep on rock and rolling and making your own story, maybe that rock can become a rock star. I'm a rock star. And then you'll be Lisa. Baby, make you rock hard. Make a wish, babe. What you wanna do? Dipping out of big cities like a ponzu. It's a fast life. It's an attitude. Put it on the calendar. Tell you when to come through. Yes, yes. Yeah, I'm slacking with my Lisa rapping. Oh my god. Hey, so I just stopped the recording for no reason because I was feeling a little fun and fresh. But that concludes my exploration of Tinnitus by TXT. So I hope you enjoyed. I know it's kind of short, kind of random, but it's a great song. And I think that more people need to talk about the meaning of it. It's not looked into enough. And I would say that tinnitus is the fear of missing out personified into lyrics. And it also just happens to have a little sexy beat. Thanks for listening. I will see you soon with some very professional, exciting, fun content you don't want to miss out. But I hope you enjoyed this little episode and I'll get back to you soon. Bye guys, I love you.